Thanks for joining me today. What's your name, and can you tell me a little bit more about yourself?
Sure. My name is Tassin Alam, and I have lived in Philadelphia for just shy of 14 years.
Do you remember how we met? Because I don't honestly at this point don't remember.
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday. 6-7 years ago, you were at a open house in sort of the Port Richmond area. Walked in with my then girlfriend, now wife, and her mother, so my mother-in-law. And you were all suited up and for a house that was rather simple, and you were clearly trying to make an impression. And we had a quick chat, and you did a really smart thing. You started talking to my mother-in-law. So when we walked out of there, and I've never until then met a realtor in my life. My mother-in-law says he's the guy.
What would you say your favorite restaurant is in the city, or not even a restaurant, but like favorite meal dish that you would take someone from out of town to, or that you really want to show off Philly to?
Amada in Old City.
Amada's so good too.
Fantastic.
What would you say your favorite brewery in the city is?
So you're asking the question both as a layup for me, but also very smartly because A, I'm a beer snob. And B, we are in Human Robots brewing area. Human Robots owned by Ken, who also owns Memphis Taproom. He is an awesome guy. And when he started Human Robot, we insisted that we come out and taste his beer.
What made either myself, my team stand out more than any other realtor you met? And I think you mentioned I was the only realtor you met.
Yep.
So maybe that was in my advantage.
Yep.
But is there anything specific other than my suit at the time that made me stand out to want to work together?
I'm curious if you remember this. Loco Pez, there was that big house across the street from Loco
Oh yeah,
Pez,
I remember that.
2 stories, parking spot. And we went in, they had this huge master bathroom, which I'm a big master bathroom person. I fell in love. I was just in love, and so was my wife. And we were like, Gordon, this is it. I'd like to put in an offer. You call me the next day, and you were somewhere between enthusiastic and really giddy. And you're like, I knew it. I was right. I'm like, Gordon, what are you saying? There was something wrong with the floors, and I called a few people that I knew, and something went wrong in construction. You don't want that house. So my wife and I looked at each other and we said, did this guy pass on a massive commission just because he wanted us to have the right house that would have no problems? You ultimately sold us a house that was less than that house, but you were really happy that we got that house. That's it. Why would I work with anyone else?
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Yeah.
If someone else was considering working with me and my team, what advice or feedback would you give to that future client?
Yeah. Well, first, work with your team. You didn't have a team at the time. You were
I was new. Yeah, man. I was early on.
So if you hired people and you put together a team, even better. So that's one. The second is leave no question unasked, because you will get the unbridled answer, right? So even if I don't want to hear it, even if my friends don't want to hear it, you will give them the answer.
Thank you so much again for taking your time this afternoon to do this interview. It's awesome catching up, awesome seeing you, and hopefully we can do this again next time you're in town.
Anytime. You're the best. Thanks, man.
Cheers, dude.